What is up, you beautiful people? This is episode 3 of Scaffold Men. My name is James. I'm super excited to take you guys on today's site. We are keen to show you guys a new project that's starting in Sandton. This is an old site of ours. You've seen this site. Man, oh man, I enjoy this project. However, we've got some new projects, some new challenges, and some new solutions that we need to bring onto the table. Let's see you on site. Cheers. The last time I walked here, there was no building here. However, the building is almost complete. And good morning, sir. Yeah, we are going now to see what the guys are busy doing. They are doing access at the moment. Mr. Frank, Mr. Desmond?
How are you?
I'm well. You guys good? Yes, listen, I spoke to Rosa now. She doesn't want any shortcuts. So she says we mustn't compromise on our access. Brother, how you doing? You good, Cleo? Good. So they don't want us to compromise. We mustn't take shortcuts. We must make sure that all our access scaffolding, the bracing tubes are up, the swivel couplers are up, everything is there. I have spoken. I know that Hartlow said you guys need extra base jacks and Ledger 1219s. I've organized it. I'm just waiting for Mr. Louis to get back to me on that, and then we can carry on. Where are you guys moving the scaffolding now? Because I see you are done here. On that side?
We're stripping that side and we're taking the material that side.
Is all the bricklayers going around on that side now?
Yes.
Okay, but you guys are winning there. Let me know if there's anything that you guys need. You must come with me to the car. I want to give you something so that you can buy lunch for the guys today. Okay,
But
sharp.
you heard that was saying you mustn't use those 900 ones. You shouldn't complain.
Come show me quickly.
But that side, because we have that side that needs those 900s, the shorter ones.
The thing is that the 900s belongs to us.
Yeah, I know.
It's our material. So we can use it. I don't have a problem. But then you must just remember that it's our material, that we must put it back.
Yeah, when we're done, yeah.
And you must also tell Sam, their foreman, tell him this is our material. We are taking it from our slab to help you guys with access. But when we are done, we are taking our material back.
These ones,
Yeah.
these short ones.
Yeah, this is all our material.
Yeah, because these ones, we need them for that passage on that other side.
It's fine, you have my permission. You can use them, but just remember it's our material. We must put it back by our stuff. Okay. Sharp. Telo, thank you, my friend. So as you guys can see, this is an access tower we've done here for the bricklayers. They are currently busy doing the brickwork, finishing up the second floor. I don't know if you guys can remember, but in the first episode, there was a slab where I was talking to you guys about where, you know, we had complication with the rebar. Man, oh man, did we not just fix it up? We actually excelled. If you guys look behind you, you will see this building. They are busy doing the second floor on it as the slab came out perfect. We are super excited about this building. Anyways, let's go around the corner. Let me show you guys. So, as you can see, these are bracing tubes. We've got a buttress support system at the back here. The bricklayers were just using it now, you know, to pass up the dugger and the bricks to get it to the top. So there's one guy that stands on each platform and a guy stands at the bottom and they pass the bricks up to the top. But the buttress is also there to prevent the scaffold from falling, and it goes around the side so to create an L shape so that it still can't fall, so that it's braced in place and it can't move. Let's go around the corner, let's show you guys. Kunjan Buffet too. It's grand, it's grand. Majita mlungu, siyasazi ukukhuluma isiZulu. Kancane. Sikhipha kahle. Sharp. Eta. So as you guys can see, over here is the other side of the access tower. It goes around to keep it in place. So the guys are busy with brickwork. They're busy taking up the building. And yeah, it's super exciting. Man, I love scaffolding. Scaffolding is awesome. Let's go around this way. Man, these buildings came out quite beautiful. So we've done all of these slabs. So all these buildings that you see around me that have gone up, we've casted all these slabs. So all these slabs were done by us. And it's beautiful to see them just going up. Man, standing here. So this was our very first slab we did. I spoke about in episode 1 while we were casting the concrete on top about a section of this slab right here that the boards were a bit wet because they were standing in the rain for a long time. Man, and also the spacing of the beams. That's why we've reduced it to 300 to 350. Yo, it was a day to remember, because as they were pouring the concrete, you just hear yes, everybody ran, eh? But we fixed it up. As you can see, the building is standing. They've put the roof up. What's left here is just to do the passages. There's obviously some work to be done. We're gonna have to do dowel joints, which I'm not really happy about, because the guys that were doing the bricklaying, they bent our rebar. So now we're gonna have to insert extra rebar. We're gonna have to do dowels. We have to drill. We have to put the dowel joints in when we cast the passages, just to create that stability and to ensure the safety and the integrity of the slab. It's a lot of extra work, but I mean, there's always problems and obstacles in our industry. It's about how you get through them, not how you complain about them. But let's go around the side. So they're busy backfilling. That's why this ground is like this. They're busy backfilling and, you know, increasing the level. So this level needs to come up to here, up to this section here. So there's quite a lot of backfilling they still need to do on this site. So it's been a while since we put out an episode. We've had quite a lot of stuff happen the last week or two. New projects come up, a couple of meetings I had to run to. So it was just quite hectic getting out to a new episode. However, here we are, we at it. We're on our way to a site that we haven't showed you guys in a while. The last time we were there, we were busy with the second slab that we casted, and now we are already on the fourth slab we're doing on that project. So I'm super keen to show you guys how the site has changed and what has happened on it. Pretty cool. And then from there, we're heading off to our new project in Pretoria, and then we're heading off to Sandton, where there's a site that we started on. And the last time we spoke, you know, I was talking about motivation in terms of how to start a business and how we started and how we came to be where we are. I just want to add on that, man. There's 3 points, you know. You have your perspective, your perception that you want to achieve. Then you reflect on what you're currently at and where you're at and what you're doing. And then you got to have faith, man, in terms of where do you want to go and what do you want to do. So what I mean by these 3, first of all, it's your perspective. You need to know where you're going. You need to have a vision. You need to know what the plan is, whether it be to feed, you know, 1,000 people, whether it be to employ 1,000 people. Whatever your plans are, you need to have that goal in mind. You need to have a vision, because I mean, God says that people perish for lack of vision. So if you don't have vision, then you're not heading in the right direction. If you want to know how to get a vision, if you don't have a vision, you need to pray about it, or you need to sit down and really think, what is it that you are good at? And a lot of times the things we are good at, you know, can be traced back to when we were a child. It's as simple as that. When I was a child, when I left the house, I was always with people. I was never at home. You know, the whole neighborhood always knew me. I remember this situation where I had a fight with my mom and I left the house, took my bicycle and I drove. This was back in Cater Ridge, just after Pietermaritzburg. And the taxi guys, they phoned my mom and they were like, "Hey, mama got James. James is here at the taxi rank." So that's just to show you that people knew me from a young age. And my talents were people, working with, you know, that is how I traced in what I was good at. So I knew what I was going to do in my life in a later stage was something to do with people. And that's why I started my own business, because you always, every single day, you work with people. Let me just check who this is. Hello.
Hallo James.
Yes.
Waar is jy?
Op pad Mayfield toe. So as I was saying, that, you know, it all comes back to you know, what your talents are, what your perspective is, what you want to do. And when I was a child, like I said, I was rooted in people. That's why I started my own business, and that's why I am here. So if you want to discover your vision, You need to look back and what is it that you were good at? From a young age, were you working with electrical stuff? From a young age, were you working, did you build blocks? Did you like to build things? What is it that you were good at? And that is where you find your vision. And your vision and purpose should be rooted in how you can affect and change people's lives. Because if your vision is just to benefit yourself, then it's not the right way to look at things. Yes, you'll take benefit from what you do. However, you need to focus on helping people, because the wheel turns and things always comes back to you in a magnitude. Second of all, you're at a place in your life, where you feel like, yes, man, I've tried 1,000 times and this thing just won't flippin' work. This is my 6th company that I've started. Your first business won't always be a successful business. Your first time won't always be the successful time. You need to be willing to fail. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before he found the right way to invent a light bulb. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper article for lack of vision. Apparently he didn't have imagination. He had a vision, for lack of imagination. He was fired from a newspaper article for lack of imagination. Imagine that. How big is Disneyland today? The point that I'm trying to say is, if you have a dream and if you have a goal, be adamant in what you do, be consistent and be persistent in your dream. Eventually it will come to pass. But anyways, enough of that. We're on our way now to Mayfield. Like I said, the other site we took you guys right in the beginning, there's quite a lot of progress. So we'll see you on site. Enjoy the scenic routes. We'll get you there. Cheers. So we're right here, we're on a new site of ours. No, I'm kidding, it's not a new site. We've been here quite a while. We are actually busy pushing because we want to go up on the 2nd floor on the top side of this building. The last time we were here, you guys in episode 1 saw us pour the slab on this site. However, ever since episode 1, we've progressed quite a bit. We are moving at a phenomenal speed on this site, which is awesome. So we've just discussed with the guys on site. So they are planning to finish with the leveling today. Tomorrow they're going to put in the stop ends for the slab, and then Monday we are casting this slab, which I'm sure will go well as they're busy with the back propping. Right now we're going to head off to our new site, the one that started with the columns, as I want to show you guys there's some gutter beams that we're going to need to do on that site. So pretty cool to show you guys. And then yeah, I'm super excited to see where all these projects are going. As I said earlier, we absolutely love scaffolding and we are excited. So follow us to the new site. We'll see you guys there. What is up, people? So we are about to enter one of our favorite sites at the moment, where we are currently busy with column boxes. We've done quite a few column boxes from the last time you guys were on site. I'm super excited to show you guys once we are on the site. And then I'm going to take you guys onto a new section of the project where we have some gutter beams that we need to do, as they are building a roof, so at an angle where the water can flow into and the water can go off the roof. pretty excited for that, and there's a whole lot of ring beams we are doing, so I'm keen to show you guys that area. But yeah, we're about to enter. I'll see you on site. Cheers. So we're about to enter one of our other sites. We are super excited. This is the one where we've been casting some column boxes. So I'm super keen to show you guys how far we've progressed and how beautiful the columns have come out. So we'll start over there. I'll show you guys. As you can see, we're approaching our columns in the front. Let's go and have a look. With the columns we've casted, the last time you guys were on this site, you saw these columns. Man, they came out good. So on the top here, there's beams coming and there's a slab going on top. Let's go and have a look at the ones I cast today. Yes, my team is running on this site. Okay, these came out, columns came out beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just want to take a picture here as well. Man, they came out good. So which means early next week, Monday, Tuesday, we should be done with the columns. Anyway, let's go to the top. I want to show you guys the next section of work that we have to do on this site. So on grid lines 3, which is there, the wall, where the wall is at the back there, grid lines 3, grid lines 5, which is right here where I'm standing now, and grid lines 7 and 9. So 7 is here, 9 is at the bottom. It's going to have a gutter slab. A gutter slab is a U-shaped beam, so it's like a U. Now that gutter slab goes in the sections of the roof. Where the roof slants down, there's a gutter slab for the water to go in, and then they go down. So you'll see these columns, it's tall, medium, short, tall, medium, short. They go down in an angle, so that's for the gutter slab. So the gutter slab runs from grid line, so 3, 5, 7, and 9 has a gutter slab, and then grid line 3 runs all the way up to M, section M. So there's 1, 2, 3, let's see here quickly. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns, which means the first gutter slab, section 3, gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your first gutter slab is literally just this piece over here, where it's gonna go on top, and then the roof is gonna go down onto it. And then gutter slab for grid line number 5 runs up to P. Now P would be up to about here. Let me have a look. Yeah. So your second gutter slab comes down here, right here where I'm standing. And then there's another one going over these columns, which runs up to, so P is all the way to the end, which runs all the way up to grid line R, which is right there in the corner. So this whole section here runs all the way down into the corner. So Musa, we're gonna be fine here with this material. We're gonna be fine here. Yes, they've progressed, eh? Since the last time we came here. These guys are not playing, they're running. Hey Musa. You don't have power yet. Where's the circular saw? So we need to get a new one. No, I'll get it. It's like 700. We'll get a new one. Hey? So I know we're doing a lift shaft, but just explain how far are we, what we still have to do.
So now we're kind of like old school now.
Okay.
We're not going to do any tie rods, just using timber.
Okay.
So it was meant at first to be a 3-sided wall, but now it's going to be a double-sided wall.
Okay.
So for now we're still busy with
because initially we were supposed to cast against the ground.
Only a one-sided wall.
Yeah.
One-sided lift shaft. Now it's a double-sided.
Okay.
So we don't have tie rods, we're going old school. We're going to use timber on it.
Okay.
And maybe we'll see later on the inside. We've drilled at the bottom, inside the kickers and then outside the kickers.
Okay.
And we have the beams spaced as well for the strength of the concrete.
All right.
So the thing is plumbed. As you can see now, the L shape is in. We're busy the other side.
Okay.
Then once we're done with the inside, we're going to transfer the marks on the outside.
Okay.
I get a 230.
And you sure it won't kick, eh?
No, it won't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, 100%.
We have a lot of timber here on side.
Yeah, so we bought it. Did you take extra boards from site?
Some will take on the side.
Okay, but we've got plenty.
Yeah, they depend on their route.
Okay, but anyways, they didn't tell us it's going to be a double side. We were told single. So it's fine. As long as we can fix it on site, I'm happy. And when are they planning to cast? Tomorrow?
Pouring cast is going to be on Monday at 10.
On Monday at 10.
Yes. So we need to make sure before the end of this, we close the business today.
Yeah.
We should be done with this.
All right, well, let's push and let's hope we get it done. Thank you, Musa. You can show the guys what it looks like, but it's a lift shaft. Cool. All right. And that's a wrap for episode number 3 for Scaffold Men. If you guys have managed to watch to the very end, we want to say thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to our videos. We've got plenty more projects to come. We look forward to having you guys on site. We'll see you guys on the next project. Cheers. How's it, brothers? Chop, chop.